My name is Ben Pastore. I am 19 years old, and I am here in room 307 of Assisi Hall of UNE, the Biddeford campus in Maine. I'm here with Gabe Johnson. Say hi, Gabe. Introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Gabe Johnson. I'm a student here at UNE as well.
So today is Wednesday, March 20th, on a beautiful morning in Maine. Today, I'm going to be asking Gabe to recount a narrative that has impacted his life. So, Gabe, tell me about a narrative that had helped to shape your identity.
Well, what shaped my identity is really my family, for better or for worse. They've shaped my whole identity, my entire life. And for those of you that don't know me, I'm really quiet, and I think that's partly due to my family as well, because when I was really little, my family is very, 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 very vocal. So when somebody would ask me a question, somebody else would jump in and answer that for me. So that's why I think I'm really quiet.
Wow, that's really cool. So do you think that this has had a positive or negative effect on you? And why would you be saying that?
Well, in some ways, it's had a negative effect on me majorly because I don't participate as much as I want in classes, but really in the long run I think it's had a positive impact on me because it helps me be able to listen more and be able to pick up on things that other people don't usually in some conversations, which I think has really impacted me in a positive way.
So do you think this in any way has increased your attention to detail?
To be really honest with you, I think that there are other factors at play with my attention to detail. It's not just me being quiet and all that, but it's partly based off of other things.
Very good point. So why did your family step in and answer questions for you?
Like I said before, they're very vocal. I think it's more of a protective thing, kind of they want to make sure that I kind of have the best upbringing that I can possibly have, and they want me to see for myself when I was younger, how to answer questions and all that. But it I think personally it extended too far, and that's why that I have become more quiet and more apt to not say anything during conversations.
So do you think you could give me an example of a time where this has happened to you?
So for example, in a classroom, for my entire life, mostly not in classroom discussions, because obviously that's for grades and for an actual kind of purpose, but usually when it's just general participation, I'm more apt to kind of stay back and try and listen to other people's thoughts, and to more develop my own thoughts to strengthen what I believe before I jump in and participate.
So do you think that this has helped your argument or grade per se?
In some ways, it has affected my grade, because usually in some classes, like our English 110 class, participation is a grade for us, it's extra credit. But in other ways, usually participation isn't really that big of a part of grade in school, so I don't think it really impacted the way that I have been evaluated.
So you said it helped to kind of strengthen your own ideas. Can you give me an example of some idea that you've listened into before kind of jumping in that you may have changed your perception on?
So, for example, in a general chemistry class here at UNE, which I am a part of, sometimes when a teacher or a professor introduces a topic, I don't usually raise my hand right away or at all, even if I don't understand a concept. So I'm more apt to kind of stay back and try and make sense of the concept in my own head while they are teaching it. And if somebody else raises their hand and asks a question or anything like that, I can take that and whatever the teacher says in response to that, and usually kind of integrate that into my understanding that I have built during my listening of the concept.
That's a great point. Thank you so much for your time and for sharing this story with us.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
It's been a privilege to listen.